How can we define freedom in our globalized, multicultural world? What does it mean for the woman wearing the niqab and the average Dutch woman on the street? How does this affect our perception on the burqa ban? These are questions I focus on in my research of the burqa debate. Of course, it is a debate with many layers, political, social and cultural. This issue, affecting an estimated 0.00003% of the population, has sadly become a political symbol, a tool for Dutch parties to reach their political agenda. Everybody in the Netherlands has something to say about it, but they never question why they say the things they say, to step out of their shoes and really understand how they as humans perceive the situation. We, of course, as Westerners, have a different perception of what is free will, what people in Muslim cultures might have. Some cultural anthropologists believe that free will is a typically Western concept. Therefore, the question whether women can autonomously wear a niqab is therefore very much a Western question. However, Westerners associate freedom with the uncovering of something that is hidden, opening what is closed, not only figuratively but literally. Contrastingly, the lady wearing the niqab explained me that a beautiful diamond is not exhibited, but only to loved ones. For her, closing rather than opening means spiritual freedom. By speaking to an anthropologist specialized in Salafism, a strict Islamic group rooted in Saudi Arabia, I found that for Salafis in the Netherlands, freedom means the deepening of Islam and being able to restrict oneself for the purpose of their religion. In our Western society, so focused on individual freedom and responsibility, this is hard to imagine. One must always strive to understand the hidden intention before making a judgment. Dr. Morse, researcher of the burqa debate, found that most women wearing the niqab wear it for the goal of practicing their religion to their fullest, to become a citizen of paradise after they die, the purpose of most monotheistic religions. Some people are quick to judge that their intention is to shut themselves off of the society, but fail to see that in the context of the Netherlands, in essence, they are liberated because they have the ability and strength to express themselves in a society which rejects the burqa. Interestingly, because these women live in two cultures in one country, both have had major influences on them. This means they have almost two perceptions of freedom. Dr. Morse explained, they speak of freedom in two ways. Firstly, that they find freedom in the practicing of their religion, but at the same time they are also calling for the traditional Dutch perception of freedom. Vrijheid is blijheid. I encourage you, whether you are a politician, a young person, whether you have made a stance for or against, to analyze and educate oneself about the people in question before making a judgment. Although I acknowledge that the niqab does limit your possibilities to proliferate in society, if our intention is to emancipate them, then why do we force them to stay at home instead? The goal of our intention has clearly not been reached, making the burqa ban a complete and utter failure of intent.